today we are going to discussing about like what is cloud. So what is AWS. So why we need like cloud. So before cloud, after cloud. So we'll discuss all things. And so before going to a demo part, so I will say about my training. So the main motto of this training is a more of like real time. So basically, I'm working on the like DevOps and AWS. So what are the things I'm working on my project level? Okay, everything like I will share like a daily activities, troubleshooting, like what are the tasks, everything. Okay, so more of like real time. So and in this AWS, mainly we're having like 4 certifications, like developer, then sysops, then solution architect, then finally associate architect. Okay, so after completion of your graduation, so that time you can choose like a developer, like around 1 year or 2 years experience. Then so sysops around if you have like if you're having around 5 years of experience, so that time you can go for the like sysops. Okay, then solution architect. So if you're having then associate architect. Okay, so if you having like you are basically you're working like a Java. Okay, so you having around 5 years experience in Java, so you're new to like cloud. Okay, so that time you can go for the associate architect. So finally the high level certification is like a solution architect. Okay, so in this course I am going to teach you the solution architect syllabus. Okay, so like both console and CLI as well as. Okay, so after completion like daily I will share you like all the like tasks and real time scenarios, like all the before going to cloud. Okay, so before going to like cloud. Okay, so just we can talk about like before cloud. Okay, so nowadays like everyone using like okay, fine, thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. So okay, fine. So today we are going to discussing about like what is cloud. Okay, so before going to demo, okay, we will discuss about like before cloud only. Okay, so nowadays like everyone using like cloud, something like all the like platforms, AWS, Azure, IBM cloud, all the like all things. Okay, if you go for like a previous years around 1995 and 2000 years. Okay, so now previous days there is no cloud. Okay, everything on the like physical only. Okay, so now like let's say for example, simple example. Okay, so I have the one application is it, let's say for example Paytm, something Flipkart, something, this all like, it's like application only. Okay, now simply we can open the like application. Let me. Okay, see, basically, simply I'm running the like a Flipkart application. Means the application already hosted in the like cloud. So that's why we are simply running the our application. Okay, so but previous days they need to create a physical servers. Okay, they need to create a physical servers. If you want to deploy the like any application, like any website, like anything, so we need to purchase. We need to create a servers. Okay, we need to create a servers. Let's say for example my application size is around 50 GB application. Okay, that application needs minimum 2 servers. Okay, minimum 2 servers. So each application each server cost approximately 1 lakh only. Okay, so each server cost approximately 1 lakh. So total we need to purchase the 2 lakhs, I mean sorry, 2 servers. Okay, so we need to pay the 2 lakhs to the like 2 servers. Okay, finally I purchase the 2 servers. Then what we need to, we need to deploy the our application to the out that servers. Okay, so if you want to deploy the like deploy means to run the application. Okay, if you want to deploy the application, we need like empower, like we need like employees. Okay, so for this 2 servers we need like minimum 10 to 15 employees to maintain like all the servers, to deploy the application, to configure the, like all the security groups, everything. Okay, So again, we need like more manpowers. Okay, okay, fine. I had 10 employees is there, then I can able to deploy the all things. Then we need to configure the like all the connections. Okay, we need to configure the like each and every connector to like all the application to like servers, all things. Okay, fine. Then then performance. Okay, so compared to like, I mean, so whereas come to like performance, it's like a very slow. Okay, so it's like a very slow. Okay, finally I purchase like servers, then manpower, then something like uh, performance like. So if you want to run the like servers, okay, mainly we need like a power grid. So without power grid we can't run the like our servers. Okay, so fine. So my application, I deploy my application to the like server, everything is up and running. So unfortunately my power grid something went wrong. My power grid is like crashed. Okay, so we can't run our application, right? Because the without a power we can't run our servers. Okay, there is a one more drawback. Okay, and main thing, security. Okay, so we can't without security we can't deploy our application to the our servers, right? So in previous days they're using the firewalls. Okay, so if you go for like firewalls, there is no like proper security. There is no proper security. That is a one more drawback. Okay, see, these are all like drawbacks only. If you want to like deploy like application, we need to purchase like servers, then configurations, then manpower, then performance, then cost wise. It's like a two cost. Okay, so if you want to deploy the application, the 30 GB application minimum, it will take around 3 weeks of time to configure all the things, everything. Okay, so then performance, then cost wise, then manpower, then servers, then power, then security. So these are like all the like drawbacks only. Okay, so to reduce all the things, okay, to reduce all the things, cloud coming to the picture. Okay, to reduce all things, cloud coming to the picture. Okay, so in this cloud we can easily deploy the our application within 5 to 10 minutes. We can easily deploy the our any application. So if you take like 1 terabyte application also, within 5 to 10 minutes we can easily deploy the our mission. Let's say for example a simple thing like so everyone thinking like what is server. Okay, let's say for example, so just now I purchased a one laptop. Okay, just now I purchased a one laptop. Now in that laptop I need to install the some of the like softwares. Let's say Skype is one application. Okay, Chrome is one application, something like VLC is one these are like all the application. Okay, I need to install like all the application. If you want to do the like all the application, okay, so in this our laptop we need to install OS, something like RAM, memory, like something like networking. We need to do all the configurations. Okay, so finally we need to connect it to the internet. So finally we can able to install all the requirement things. So thing is their laptop is a one server. Okay, laptop is a one server. So Skype is a it's like a one application. Okay, so we are going to install our application to our server. Okay, that is a thing now. Now coming to the cloud. Okay, so today we are going to discussing about like what is a cloud and what is AWS. Okay, so what are like different, we have in this cloud we are having like multiple platforms, AWS, Azure, then Google Cloud, something like IBM Cloud, Alibaba Cloud. So there are a lot of clouds is there. Okay, so just today we are going to what is cloud, why we need cloud computing, so what are the different models. Okay, what are the benefits of like this cloud, so what are the business challenge, we can discuss a lot, all the things. Okay, so first we'll go for the cloud. What is cloud computing? Okay, so I said right, so if you go for like previous days, like a long back, like 2000 years, so if you want to deploy the application, we need like servers, like all the physical servers. Okay, so but by using cloud computing, okay, so we can build the our own infrastructure. Okay, we can build the our own infrastructure. Okay, so we can build and we can operate, we can improve the our infrastructure. So there we can easily create our servers within like 5 to 10 minutes. We can easily create our servers, then like something storage, everything. Okay, so the main thing is in this cloud computing we can easily create our infrastructure. So on top of it, we can easily build and deploy our application, like any application, like Java application, Python application, any application. See, so this is, let's say for example, see, simply I'm running the one application, Paytm application. So means the application already deployed into the one server, one AWS server. Okay. So now coming to next thing, so it's like a very flexible, it's like a very flexible, we can easily run our application. It's like a more of main security. So in this cloud we are using the security groups, and so we have one option, it's like a security groups. So there I will tell you like what is security group, and like once you start the AWS sessions. Okay, simply we can select about security groups. It's like a, if you want, I wanted to open the particular IP address to particular user. Okay, so that time we can use the like security groups. Okay, that is the most important thing. Then cost effective, it's like a very low cost. Okay, so then the main thing is I need to run the one business application. Okay, I need to run the one business application. If you want to run the one application, see, simply we can't run our application, right? If you want to run the application, we need to create a virtual machine, like a storage, something database, something like monitoring, then into alerts, like everything we need to configure. Okay, so once you done all the things, so finally we can able to run our application. Okay, so same thing there also. There I am going to run the one business application, like any one application. So means initially we need to create a virtual machine by using compute power. See, there this is a AWS. Okay, so this is the AWS. Okay, so I'm saying like compute, right? So by using compute, okay, we can able to create a one virtual machine, means one server, means like simply we can say one laptop. Okay, so this is a one virtual machine. Okay, so once you got the virtual machine, okay, that virtual machine needs like one database, like something we can MySQL, something like MongoDB, Oracle. So every application we need like a database, right? Let's say for example, okay, so I have the Paytm application is it. Okay, so I am trying to sign up this application. Okay, so there we need to provide our username, something password, like all things we need to give. Okay, next time if you give me like same credentials, it will throw the error. So the email already exists, means that DB already existing to the or my database. Okay, so you already like register, right? So that means your database already your information already stored into the my database. So compulsory we need to configure the one database. Okay, then storage, like database is different, storage is different. Okay, database means it's like just MongoDB, something like MySQL things. Storage in the sense, let's say for example my application is running. Okay, that application having like log files, something like photos, something videos. Okay, see, if you run the like any something, any application. Okay, so Paytm means, okay, so that application contains like all the photos. See, there are like all the pictures, something like all the things. This is one picture. Okay, that picture need to store like in cloud, means the application already running on the only cloud only. So so we need to store like this picture into the our server. Okay, so we need to use the one storage option. Okay, so and then messaging services means, let's say for example my application is like running like perfectly. Okay, so I need to configure the some alerts, means once the CPU utilization or something like hard disk, so the hard disk is reached to 95%. Okay, so that time I need to get the alerts, like something like any email, something like let's say for example, see, I have the one, my company, I have like some servers is there. Okay, see, there we can, this is like, oh, sorry, I deleted. Let, let me check the mails. Basically, let me check. I will show you like one mails. Okay, I think it's deleted. Okay, it's deleted only. No problem. Otherwise, we can check into the, just I will trash. Just give me a second, please. See, there I'm getting like all the like events. Means my project is like Ashwa. Like my project name is like a Ashwa. Okay, the CPU utilization reached to the like 85 percentage. Okay, then immediately I got the some notification. Immediately I got the some notification. So see, there we can by using CloudWatch, like it will trigger the alarms. Okay, so the CPU utilization reached to the 85 percentage. So 80 percentage, then I got the email notification from the AWS. Okay, so there we need to configure the messaging services, then something monitoring. So always we need to monitor our application status, like that server running or not. So everything we need to check the all things. Means if you want to run the one application, see it's like everything interlinked. Okay, so means we need to create like a virtual machine, then we need to create like a database, something like storage, messaging services, then like monitoring, something like everything we need to do like all things. So once you done the all the things, okay, so finally we can able to run the our application. Okay, so finally we can able to run the our application. So anyone doubts so far, please? Anyone having any doubts, please? Guys, anyone doubts, please? Okay, fine. So now in this cloud, right? So we are having three models. So in this cloud computing, we are having the three models. Okay. So one is as, then PaaS, then SaaS. Okay. So like infra as a service, then PaaS means like a platform as a service. Then finally, I have the software as a service. Okay. So we'll discuss about like all the three things. Okay. So before going to these models, right? So let's say, for example, I had three friends. Like I have the three friends. So that three friends like three different requirements. Okay. So one person, first person. Okay. So that person he can able to develop the application. Okay. He can able to deploy the application, but he need to some servers. Like if he want to deploy the application, he need some server. Means he had some requirements, but he needs some help. Okay, so there is a first person, the like we can say like infra. Then second person, so he can able to develop the application, but he need to but that person wanted to deploy the application, he needs some help. Okay, so we can say like platform, but another person is like a third person. Okay, just he wanted to run the application. Okay, he without doing anything, he wanted to run the application. Okay, see, we are discussing about like first one, right? Infra as service. So there, so already we are having some requirements, like we need to manage the application, we need to develop the application, something database, then we need to choose like all the voice, all things. So this all the five things we need to manage. Okay, and whereas come to like other thing like servers, like storage, then networking things, like all the things, they, like the AWS only provide the remaining all things, like AWS or something Azure, anything sort of things. Okay, then whereas come to like platform as service. Okay, so there we need to manage the only application only, so rest of the everything, so others like AWS or Azure, they will manage the all the things. It's like a platform as a service. Then SaaS. Okay, so everything, just we need to mention the where is your application path. Okay, let's say for example my application to the like something like my local machine. So just we need to mention the our path, so automatically it will deploy, it will run the our application. See, simple. So infra means, so it needs like some of information, like application models, like all the developing and deploying things like OS. We need to choose the like all the things like Linux or Windows, we need to choose the all the things. Then it remaining like if you want to deploy the application, we need to create a servers, like any like Linux or Ubuntu or something, we need to create a servers. Then storage like hard disk, then networking things. Okay, so we need to do the like all the things. Then whereas come to platform, so just we need to manage the only application only. Okay, rest of the everything, so AWS only it will manage the other things. Then software means everything they will provide. So best examples, so I can say software service, we can say Gmail. Gmail, something Facebook, LinkedIn. So already the entire application is like developed. Okay, just we are using that application. Let's say Gmail. Okay, so just we are sending the mails, receiving the mails, nothing we are doing. Okay, so same thing like Facebook also. Already entire application is like developed. Okay, so just we are using that application. So like same thing like LinkedIn as well as. Okay, then SaaS site, so we can like any salesforce.com, like Google Maps, something like all the, so what are things is there. So these are all the like examples, best examples. Then PaaS. Okay, so PaaS means you can select Azure. So best example is like a Azure only. Okay, then Google application engine, something like NetSuite, like open source tools. These are all the like PaaS. And then yes, and the infra as a service. So there we need to best examples like AWS. Okay, so always AWS, it will provide the all the information, like all the base, all the important information. Then on like IBM, then Google also. Okay, so if you go to like Google, right? Okay, so it will it's like a one platform only. Okay, Google is a one platform. So there we need to check the all the required information. Okay, if you want like any information, we can simply search the all the information in this Google. This is a best example things. Okay, so now in this cloud, mainly we are having three types. Okay, so public and private and hybrid. Okay, so mainly we are having, so in interview point of, okay, interview point of, okay, so they will ask what is like how many types, like how many cloud modules. Okay, so we can select as PaaS, SaaS, we can check a difference. Okay, so then they will ask like cloud types as well as. Okay, so we can say public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. See, first thing is like a private cloud. See, name contains private. Okay, private means it's like a internal things. Okay, if you go for like any organization, okay, if you go to like any, let's say for example, Infosys, it's like one organization. Okay, if you go to Infosys, okay, so some of the application we can able to run the only inside the organization only. Okay, if you came to out of the Infosys, we can't run that application. Means that the application hosted in that application hosted only inside the private. Private means it's like a internal means we can't access to the public. Okay, so then public cloud. Okay, so public means it's like a external, so we can able to access to the public, like any see now I can able to run the LinkedIn application. Means the means that application already hosted into the public. Okay, so whatever the application we're running, the application is cloud. So these are all the only, it's like a purely public application only. Then hybrid is a combination of public and private. Okay, hybrid is a combination of both public cloud as well as private cloud. In this hybrid, we can use a public application and we can use a private application, anything. So what are the things we need, we can choose that application. Okay, so then finally, so what is like business challenge? If I came to like a cloud, okay, so what is like benefit of for me? Okay, see there are like a lot of benefits. Okay, so how do I scale my website to million users within shortest time? Okay, so is it possible or not? Yes, is it possible only? Okay, so let's say for example, if you go for like previous race, and okay, if you go for like previous race, okay, so let's say, you know, like everyone know like IRCTC. Okay, so if you want to book the ticket in this Tatkal, okay, previous days they need to wait for like some time, like once you get like 11 o'clock, now everyone trying to hit that application. Okay, so within 1 or 2 minutes that application it will down. Means, so previous days there is like proper like all the load balancing things, auto scaling, all things. Okay, so if you run the application, okay, that application it will went something wrong. Means, so that application don't doesn't have like any capability to maintain the type of loads. Okay, so whereas come to cloud, okay, so we can easily maintain the millions of features. So let's say for example, now I'm having one application. Okay, so my application, let's say for example, we can select something like Flipkart. Okay, so that application, I mean Flipkart, this Flipkart, okay, we can able to run the like n number of hits. Okay. Okay, so means, see, there we can easily maintain the our application. So we can't say like if you run the like 1 million hits, it will, the application it will down. That is not a issue. Okay, so we can easily maintain the our application. Okay, then how do I leverage the power of cloud without investing like any data centers, like any skilled resources? Okay, see, there if you want to run the application in this cloud, okay, so initially we need to choose like data centers. Okay, so like Ohio, Virginia, these are all like data centers, like Mumbai, California, Singapore. These are all the, it's like a purely data centers only. Okay, so there we need to choose the one data center. On top of it, we need to store the our data. Now I am in the Oregon region. Okay, in this Oregon region I stored the my all the application things. Okay, choose all the application things. So means, so there we need to create like data centers without like any high cost. We can easily use the all the things. Okay, so then how do I bring cost efficiency, like application development, deployment, and storage? So previous days, okay, so if you want to deploy the application, so every anytime like we need to develop the application, then we need to deploy, then finally we need to store the our data. Okay, that time so we need to pay the like more payment, like hard servers, then hard disk, everything we need to pay the all things. But whereas come to cloud, right, okay, no need to do the, like all the things. Okay, simply we can create a very low cost server, we can easily develop, and we can deploy the application. We can finally we can maintain the our storage box. Okay, that is like we can easily maintain the all the things. Okay, so then how do I ensure the best security and global reliability? So let's say for example, I had the one application is there. Okay, without security we can't host the application, right? So that every application we need like security. Okay, the AWS provide the best security. Okay, so we can easily deploy the our application to the our servers. Okay, then how do I manage them ever going big data? So in this big data, okay, we are having so like thousands of servers, okay, hundreds of servers. Okay, if you want to maintain hundreds of servers, okay, we need like best cloud platform. So AWS provide the best cloud platform. Okay, so these are the thing now. Okay, so finally we came to like AWS under the cloud, right? So we are having like multiple providers like AWS, something Azure, Google Cloud, IBM Cloud, something Alibaba Cloud. We are having like a lot of clouds will be there. Okay, so compared to like all the clouds, okay, so AWS is the most popular, most best service. Okay, means in this AWS we can build our own infrastructure. Okay, we can build our own depends on your requirements, we can build our own infrastructure. Let's say if you want like a Linux, we can choose the Linux servers. Okay, if you want like a Windows, we can choose the Windows servers. Like anything, if you want to like deploy like Java application, we can easily create a servers. On top of it, we can easily deploy our application. So by using AWS, I mean AWS is like an Amazon Web Service. Okay, so by using AWS, we can easily create all the infrastructure. So on top of it, we can build and we can manage the all the our softwares. Okay, so if you want to build the infrastructure, so we need like some requirements like networking things, like all the compute, then storage, all things we need. Okay, so once we got the all the information, we can easily build the our infrastructure, then we can run the, it's like a very fast. Okay, it's like a AWS is like a pay as use. Okay, it's like a hourly based, then like yearly based, there are a lot of things will be there. So I had the one application. Okay, I need to maintain the cost. Something like every day morning 6 a.m. I need to run the application. Then evening 6 p.m. I need to stop the virtual machine. Means there is like a hourly payment. If you run the application 10 hours, we need to run the only 10 hours payment only. Okay, that is the best thing in this AWS. Okay, so then so it depends on things, we can scale up or we can scale down. If you want to run the application, we can up our application. If you want like a down the application, we can easily down the our application. So now across the more than 3 million customers are using the 3 million Sunday. Okay, so nowadays now at present more than like 3 million customers using the AWS. Okay, in almost like 250 countries they're using the all the AWS. Okay, so there we are having the multiple services in this AWS. So AWS is the one provider. So on top of it we are having the multiple services. Okay, so every service having some sort of like functionalities. Okay, so before I said, right, if you want to like install like any application like a Chrome or Skype, any application, we need a server. Okay, so there by using EC2. Okay, EC2 means like elastic compute cloud. Okay, we'll discuss about like all things in further sessions. Okay, so if you want to create a EC2, okay, so means like by using EC2 we can create a virtual machines. See, this is a one EC2 server. Okay, this is a one EC2 server. It's like a one Docker application. Okay, this is like a Ansible application. So it's like a ELK application. So this is the one virtual machine. Okay, on top of it we are having the one we are having the all the Ansible playbooks, all things will be there. Okay, so by using EC2, we are going to create a virtual machine. Like we need to choose like a RAM, like a memory, then OS, then hard disk, then user, then internet. Everything we need to choose under the EC2 only. Okay. So then virtual private cloud is like a VPC. Okay. Means simply I will say. So in this laptop, right? So I said, if you want to like install like any Skype or Chrome application, okay, so what we need to, we need to create a one, we need to install like a OS, then we need to choose like a RAM, memory, hard disk, then you need to user, then after completion of all things we need to connect it to the one internet. It's like a Wi-Fi. Okay, it's like a one network only. So by using network we can able to get the public, I mean we can able to get the internet. So from there we can install the other things. So the Wi-Fi is like a one network. This is a one network, means it will provide the like internet things. So same thing in this AWS also. If you want to if you want like internet, okay, we need to create our own network. We need to create our own network by using VPC. It's like a virtual private cloud. By using VPC we can create our own network. Under the VPC we need to create our virtual machines. Okay, then storage is like a S3. S3 means it's like a simple storage service. Like Glacier is like a storage only. There we can store the our application log files, something like pictures, something we can store the any amount of data. Okay, then like something like database like DynamoDB, something like RDS like MySQL, Oracle, MongoDB. We're having multiple DBs. Okay, every application we need like database. So without database we can't like run our application. Okay, so definitely we need like one database. So by using DynamoDB or something RDS, we can RDS is like relational database service. By using RDS we can create a one DB instance. Okay, then something like monitoring. Okay, now I wanted to monitor the my virtual machine. Okay, like see how much CPU utilization is consumed, like how many memory is it, then how much RAM, then like I need to monitor the application. Okay, so by using CloudWatch we can monitor the, these are all the like services. EC2 is a one service, VPC is a one service, S3 is like one service. We can check all things there. Okay, see if you click on the services, right? So EC2 is a one service. Lambda, Elastic Beanstalk, okay, S3, storage S3, a Glacier, okay, then database like RDS, DynamoDB, Elasticsearch, all the like database services, migration things, then VPC, Route 53. So everything. So these are all the services. Everything is depends on the all the interlinked services. Okay. Then IAM, it's like a identity access management. Okay. So now this is my AWS account. I'm having the admin access. Okay, if you go for like any project, right, nobody gives a like admin access. They will simply create a one user for you, then that user assign the some roles. Okay, so by using IAM we can create all the users, so we can assign the like all the policies, all the roles and responsibilities. And then SES, like simple email service. So previously I said, right, I will show like in mail, right? Okay, so once we got the CPU utilization at 90%, then we're getting the alerts. Okay, so by using SES and SNS only, you will get the all the mailing services. We're getting the all the mailing services. Okay, so anyone doubts, please? So far, anyone having any doubts, please? Guys, please, if you have like any doubts, please raise a hand. So just today we discussed about like only what is AWS, then what is cloud computing. Okay, so further things. So I said right, the main amount of this training is more of like real time. Okay, so what are the things I'm working is my project level. So everything I will show you on the like real time scenarios only. Okay.